Now, I'm sure that you've heard this many times, but I just want to talk about it again because it happens to me and I have to remind myself to do this. And that's to get back on track. I get off track. I start doing something. I have tunnel vision with it and I'll stay on track with that thing. And then something will come. I call it that little shiny object that dangles itself in front of my face and it gets me off track. And I know many of us feel this way. It's like we gotta remind ourselves. We gotta say, what you gotta say, wait a minute, hold on a minute. Where did I get off the track here? I got off on the wrong stop. I'm on the wrong direction now. It's like I've either slowed down or I've just went to a totally different or on a totally different path. And it's like it sneaks up on you. That's why I wanted to come on and I wanted to encourage you to get back on track. If you feel as though you're off track, if you feel as though that you started off on something and you're in the direction to something and then you've gotten again off track, I'm reminding you today to get back on track. I had started with promising myself that I was going to get my eating right because I truly believe that the Lord is saying to me to get back to eating clean. I've gained some weight, and I'm not going to say, I don't know how I did it because I know how I did it. Ice cream at night, every night, bread. I know how I did it. I was doing my hair the other day, and I was lifting my arms. I'm not going to lift my arms. But I was lifting my arms and I was looking in the mirror doing my hair, it's kind of because I have this mirror that I can kind of sit down. And I was looking in the mirror and then I was like, what is that? Like, whose arm is that? I didn't even recognize my own arm. This is how much weight I have gained. So I got to get back on track with that. And it's like, stop getting off track, Nani. Get back on track. So I'm telling you the same thing. I really want to focus on, and I know everybody's doing this. We always do this. It's the end of the year. We go through that Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner and all this stuff, and we start saying, okay, after this we're gonna get it right. Well, I tried to start a little bit earlier to get back, but then again, I go and I get off track. I start making things. I make these wreaths. I make Christmas trees. I make certain things. So I said, okay, I'm going to stop and go get this. And then it kind of gets me off my schedule. And I know that happens to you as well. I do enjoy creating. So I'm not going to look at it and say, oh, I shouldn't have done that because I do like to create and make pretty things. But I got to get back on track. And that even as well. I'll get up in the morning and I'll have my routine about certain things. I want to study the word. I want to get into, I'll have my prayer time and everything. But then things will start taking me off. And then it's like I missed it. Oh, I'll do it later. And then the next thing you know, I've missed the whole day and I haven't done it. So let's get back on track. I consider you my family, those that listen to me, and I do appreciate you coming onto my channel and listening to me and giving me those likes and those thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. So I do appreciate that. So that's why I feel as though I can say and I can encourage you as family to, if you realize that you've gotten, a little bit off your direction and you stopped doing that thing that you said you were going to do. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Okay? Let's hold ourselves accountable, each other accountable, and let's get back on track. Okay? Anyway, thank you for stopping by today. Thank you for listening. Stay on track.